4, 3, 2, 1. Here it is, the first official video for Dads Run Ads. Hi, Tony. And I wanted to start a YouTube channel, not because I want to become a YouTuber or famous or any of that stuff. I just wanted to reintroduce myself. And I've been pretty big, at least trying, on social media myself for years now. People tell me all the time, oh, I see your whole life on Facebook. Good. Good. But I wanted to reintroduce myself because something happened. A couple weeks ago, I ran into somebody that I haven't talked to in a really long time. And he's like, Tony, are you still doing radio? And I thought to myself, that's crazy. I have not been doing radio in a really long time. I left KISS in June of 2012. That's a really long time. And I did a couple things for Z101 in 2013, a little in 2014 as well, but it's been over 10 years since I've been on the radio. So let me introduce myself. Now, I'm my own boss. I started an advertising agency in 2018 called Big Picture Media because I want to help people. And honestly, the reason is there's so many big agencies and, traditional media that, they really can't handle the small person, meaning, they charge a lot, so you have to spend a lot of money. And you don't get great service. So I wanted to just be me, a one-man band, so you work with me only. And I do it all myself. So I help you create a strategy. I create all the content, so I use my phone, take the pictures, I shoot the videos, and I turn them into ads to help your business grow. And it's still mind-boggling to me that in 2026, that there's still a lot of businesses that they don't utilize social media. Some don't even have a Facebook page. And that to me is like, what are you doing? And I hear, oh, we've grown by word of mouth. That's great, but do you want to grow more? Do you want to do more business? Some people, they don't even have a website. That's crazy. I order a lot of pizza, as you can tell. And there's a lot of pizzerias that they don't have a website. You can't order online. They don't post pictures of their food, which is crazy. Also, they don't advertise. And that's kind of like the secret sauce. So let me give you an example. If I owned Tony's Pizza right here in beautiful West Seneca, New York, I would take pictures of the pizza, and then I would pay Facebook to show that pizza to as many people within 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles of my pizzeria and say, hi, this is delicious. You should try me. Or here's a better one. I would run a birthday promotion. Ready? A free slice of pizza on your birthday. Who wouldn't want a free slice of pizza on their birthday? I would like a free slice of pizza on my birthday. So it's about trying things. And I'm trying something new by doing this. And if you're my friend or an acquaintance, I'm gonna post this on Facebook too, and on Instagram, and even on LinkedIn. Maybe even on TikTok, because I'm a 40-year-old man trying to learn TikTok too, because it's important for my business, because I want to help other businesses that they definitely don't understand TikTok. They don't even understand Facebook or Instagram or Google or YouTube. The game is changing, and I want to help. So, that was one example for a pizzeria, but that also works for restaurants. Sometimes, I look, if I go out to eat, people eat with their eyes, right? You see a menu, there's no pictures of the food on it. So the first thing I do is I go to Instagram. I go to the business's Instagram to see, what does this food look like here? Does it look good? Does it look appealing? What's this special? Are the fries fresh cut? My wife likes fresh cut fries. That's important. Sometimes I see restaurants, They'll literally write down their specials and post a picture of the written specials, which is crazy. Take a picture of the food and put it out there. And I know that people are busy, right? You're busy running your business, running your restaurant. You're ordering food. You're dealing with employees. You're dealing with products. Sometimes you're mopping the floor. So you're busy and you don't have time to do this. So that's where I come in, because I can do it for you. And no, you do not need a full-time marketing person. I'm sorry if you do that for a living. I'm not throwing any shade at you. But if you're a local small business, you do not need to pay somebody 40 hours to do your marketing. That's crazy. What are they doing for 40 hours? I'm pretty sure that for 4 hours a week or 5 hours a week, I can really help you. And using my experience, so I did learn a lot in radio when I worked at KISS. I learned a lot in TV when I worked at Channel 7. And one thing I was realizing, towards the end is that, why am I going to spend all this money on the radio when less people are listening to the radio? People are getting their music on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube. So I know that I'm rambling here, but it's my first video for YouTube, for Dad's Run Ads. And what I want to do is I want to kind of show you, what to do. Because maybe you don't have money to invest to hire a guy like me, but you can do it yourself. It takes some effort. It does. I'm not going to lie. Just like me doing this, it takes effort to plan out what you're going to do and actually do it, and then be vulnerable by posting it, because especially when you start doing video, people are going to say stuff. They're not going to agree with what you're going to say, but that's okay. I'll hide your comments. That's fine. So Dad's Run Ads, my new YouTube channel. I'm so excited. And, I waited to do this because I wanted to get a haircut, because I kind of look like a caveman yesterday. So I'm going to commit to doing one video. Maybe I'll do it every month, once a month after my haircut, so I look fresh. Don't mind LeBron back there. That's my boy. Okay, thanks. Subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff you're supposed to say. I don't care if you do it or not. Just maybe share with a friend. Thanks. Go Bills.